Friends, I've got to give another hands down, hands up for Matt from Quantum Consciousness. I tell you, he is incredible because we've all been noticing, I've been noticing since 3 years ago, I'm heading with this. Now, the overall topic or theme that's been running in this stage, the screen or this reality, has been trying to divide even, males from females. Divorce rates are out the roof. And a lot of that's just through so it's many forefronts. One of the biggest one has been the masculinity versus feminism, right? That they're trying to create, and also with the transgender and things like this, to create more division and more just disruption with the different things. I mean, even we have all these different things, right? Okay, so this is where I'm heading with this. I had the MGTOW movement. That was the men going the other way. And the men were going the other way because they get tired of getting used to their money and getting destroyed and just being used like wet towels, right? And women not want to commit or have a good friendship and dating the chads and getting pregnant with 50 different guys. Now, keep in mind, I'm not insulting women either, right? Because women have the same issues. Men are disgusting. Guys have 5 ladies just treating them. And we even have a guy who's a preacher and pastor, and I'll give his name. Well, no, he's not a true one. He's not like ordained. But either am I. I'm ordained by God and the Lord and the angels and everybody else. They adore me and the high command above. All right. You don't have to have a piece of paper like the license. You can be ordained as long as you say the true word of God and make sure He blesses your words and don't make a mistake, because we're more responsible if you actually. I'm taking my own responsibility. But you should be held at a higher standard. Not just going about. I'm trying to make sure I'm clear on. These are just my opinions, and sometimes I don't take them native. If you don't like them, then I'm sorry. So here's the thing is. So back to masculine and feminism. Okay, so now we had these, and actually started back for a long time, even Nikola Tesla, he was talking about back in the 30s about how he was disappointed in the ladies supposed to be the beauty, represent the beauty of the world, the higher morals and stuff like that, and he saw it slipping back then. You can actually look at videos for that about and so people wondered why he didn't date. It wasn't because we don't know what his orientations were, but he answered one time. He said, because I had high regards for my mother and also the ladies, and I'm disappointed, so I'm going to focus on science and technology, which there again, negative turns are positive, because their cell phone I'm talking to and also this video is being recorded is by Tesla's works, okay, through this. Now, here's the thing is, so there's so much to cover on this. So the feminist movement actually destroyed families, and a lot of them come forward and said, hey, feminism was a movement that was an utter disaster. The ones that started the feminist movement were the ones that had messed up in life, weren't finding true beauty and love, and just want to cause disruption in our society. I'm not kidding you. Yes, women deserve equal voting rights. Yes, they deserve all these things. It was pushed the feminist movement, but they took that they took it too far. We needed more balance, right? More balance in this world, in this house, and things like this. Okay, so I got background noise. I'm sorry about that. So here I'm headed more with this, all right? So here you are, that you have this movement, right? And the men lost their traditional roles and ladies lost their traditional roles as well. Both sides are to blame, right? It's like Adam and Eve. Who was the one at fault? Well, Adam was at fault because he turned away from God. Eve was at fault because she was enticed by Satan and those other things, right? We can go there back and forth as both, right? The ultimate responsibility was probably Adam, right? He was supposed to be the head of that Garden of Eden. He was supposed to defend her and protect her. He did not. He failed. And if an animal, because even we're just a creature, a lion or anybody else would have not defended the pack, the family, same thing would happen. So there's the fall of Adam, not doing his role. No offense to Adam, sir. Yes, you made a mistake, like everybody has, okay? Because I've made mistakes too, right? So we went ahead with this. So here's the thing: is you got this movement now. We had the MGTOW, then we got the Me Too movement, and then we had 25-year-old cases of men or ladies. Remember that? They're trying to instill hate and more division. Remember, about 3 years ago, everybody's coming out of the closet about, well, he did this and raped me that, and just kept it undercovers and this and that. Monica Lewinsky was a huge move against family, and also to Bill Clinton and the Monica Lewinsky case and Hillary Clinton. That was a huge move to make it say, men are perverse and this and that, and seeing the president of the United States as a cheater and a stinky. See, that was a real bad gateway.
Hey guys, it's Matt. This video is eventually about.
So here's the thing is, okay, so I'm going to start this. So I'm going to stick to just the main themes, the main subtopics in this screen, this reality. So then you got, they put the work ladies back in the working class. They put them into, and women should have a job. They have chef careers. I mean, they learn a lot of things. You have some great physicists, if that's what they do. But then now the women, they want to stay at home. Even my mother said, my God, she was the breadwinner of our family. I'm not kidding, my friends. No offense, my dad, he was too. My mother was the main support line, the main, the money maker for it. So here's the thing but she had to work. There was no choice to take care of us 3 boys and things like this. See, the system was designed to increase the mortgage prices, take every dime from you to make sure that even the mother was working so that she couldn't focus on traditional things of, teaching. And she did a great job. I mean, it worked out perfect. She was awesome. I'm just saying she needed to spend time with me growing up because she played this role of having to work, right? And that was part of the system too. See, they hit us on every front they could, every single front. So now let's keep moving forward through time, right? So then we got, we got all these things. I'm trying to think. So, sorry. So then we got, like I said, now today we have divorce rates higher. We got all these things pushing for this gender orientations and stuff like this. Okay. Now here's what gets really kind of freaky is that they're really trying to. Matt puts it. What do you call it? Masculine. I didn't know the word. These words, I didn't have these growing up. We just, God, and it wasn't because of my age. I'm gonna let you listen to him just for a second. Now they did the same thing with the ladies, so they're trying to change the
which
rules.
I will call. I don't want to banner ads, so I'll say like vaping, the vape of the Nerf, the vape of the vaping.
Well,
Matt, thank you for going longer. I'm hauling 5 below items for hours.
Checking out this thing.
I wasn't
out of all
where
these,
I was. Nothing happens. No programs are cut. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Some bullshit BS scenarios.
Sorry, like what's going back and forth, Kirk? Well, I apologize. Here's the point. The point being, I'm trying to get them to make sure this is recording. Okay, there's me trying to make sure we got this because I don't want to lose this because this is very important. I got to get moving today. Yeah, we're still good, so I'll move on faster because it's already 7 minutes. So he talks about the new football where they have this new the pro football, the NFL pro football, and they're gonna have flag football. And the problem is they're going to actually put the men in bikinis. Are you kidding me? See? Another demasculate the men. Bring them down. So that is inappropriate for society. I don't care what you think. You go to a different channel if I'm being insulting and this and that. And you can call YouTube and tell them to ban it because I'm coming with the word of God. Bull crap. I'm sorry. It was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. If it offends you, then move on. Now, I'm not going to be hate and loving and this and that because we're all sinners and they all just do a different thing. And it's a sin, folks. It's a damn sin. I sin every day, right? And I'm telling you what, not all equal. But I'm telling you right now, hey, Father in heaven, I'll see Lord, angels, anybody high command. If this is inappropriate, this word to get out, you strike this phone, you smash it. You tell me right now that this is not allowed to get my words because I make mistakes. This is just coming from my gut and soul. So you find out the own truth too, by the way. God and Lord, you search your heart and ask God, not me, son of man. I'm a liar. Okay. So here's the thing so stay focused on this. So they're trying to. So then all of a sudden you got. Also we found out. So let's go into this whole thing about programming, right? They wanted men should be softer hearted. That is true. The point that you've actually turned the other side upside down, right? So men have been beaten, so whipped in this country. That's disgusting. They've been hurt so bad. You don't believe me? Just take a look around. You look at the YouTube channels, look at this and that. I can't even go in the gym, right? And then these nasty ones think I'm a pervert, right? I have a case the other day that this lady I was talking to Brother Raleigh in Boise, Idaho, and she thought I was filming her. You kidding me, lady? You get out of here. And I handed over my phone immediately when security came from the LA Fitness. Yeah, in Long Beach. I handed it over and said, here, take a look. So I was talking to my buddy and had to hang up. And he looks at it and he goes, you're dang right. I said, you tell her she's a liar. But here's the thing is, they're not punished for the crime. She should immediately had her membership removed, never allowed to do it again, right? If it had been a man, I would have been arrested and threatened, these other things like that, possibly arrest. And, and had a citation and probably membership removed, never allowed any LA Fitness ever. Which would have been fine to move on because they're going to support Eve, I'll move on anyway. But I'm telling you right now, this is what we're talking about. And I've had women come up and I was just dancing with ladies, even on dance floors. They come up to me and say, hey, Kirk, when they don't know my name, they say, hey, that's mine. She's mine. Oh, I didn't know that. You got a ring, this, that. Really? I've had it. It's disgusting, folks. That's all these other things. Hold on, let's start with the thing. So, we know there's all these social pushes. I'm not going to go through every one, and there's too dang many, right? It's everywhere. Courtrooms, this and that, Brad Pitt, this and that. That's why it's all about this, push and that, right? Let's not go to social. They're just everywhere. So let's go on to other areas that hit us. Let's talk about let's talk about the our food. Food. We don't know what these artificial sweeteners even do. Now, they've been saying that men have been masculinized. They're finding lower testosterone levels and stuff like that. Part of that's a sedentary lifestyle, but a lot of it's in the food. They claim that the plastics, now I don't want to get into this whole conspiracy, it's probably real, that plastics, when they biodegrade, and also you're eating a piece of plastic credit card a day, that those plastics actually drop testosterone. Right, they're disruptors. They can fill in those receptors, and also I don't know the whole logistics of this, but my medical thing, you can look in your own, that there is a interruption with plastics that they're using, right? And we've had biodegradable plastics for years, but it's been shut down, by the way. That'd probably be less impacting on the human body and also the environment. But let's not go there. Let's just stay focused on this video. Now, also, so you got the plastics, you got the water, the artificial sweeteners, and those things are just destroying people, right? And also, let's look at even the females. They do these, they've been injecting with hormones and stuff and this and that. Why? Why would you inject hormones? Why? Because that makes the women, see, now that impacts the women. They said that women are having younger breasts, larger at a younger age, and that's because it is, that's been going on for years, the hormones, to make them more breasted and fulfilled and more attracted on beauty on the outside versus what's on the inside, right? And also to try to get them young, older, to get them prepped for this program in this world, in this system, right? They can hit them on the milk, right? Terrible, terrible. So now you got that move too. So there's a ton of things in the water, because I even saw about a month ago, even a lady from Germany, I can't remember her name, you gotta watch her, she does a background, I can't remember what she does about things, and she brought this up and talking to her husband. She's really smart. She goes, they don't understand why men are being, there's testosterone issues, male masculinity. She goes, I don't know what's going on here. Well, even for her IQ, which surprises me, and I'm not trying to insult her, she is brilliant. I wish I knew her name. I hope I can get you to her. She's amazing that she can actually doesn't see through the veil. It's hard to break through that little veil. It's kind of like you just can't peek through the dang curtain. You see the curtains there, but you got to peek around the curtain. So many don't want to accept it mentally, whatever. She knows the truth because she can kind of tempt around it. Now, she also might be trying to protect her YouTube channel, but I doubt it. But who knows? Or trying to tiptoe and not make people upset to, hey, it's in the plastics, because who's going to care? It's just your opinion. The plastic industry ain't going to do anything. I'm sure God ain't going to, he's going to let you talk that truth, right? So anyway. So then you got that, you got the medical field, right? And then we got the sports, the field. Like I said, let's see what else we got. Usually things medical, the drink, I don't know. Well, that's a hard one to say. I mean, is there anything in the alcohol realm? Well, that's one thing I had to tell you. That's, no offense, I have seen more ladies drink than I ever have in history. Now, they said there always was a tendency, no offense, ladies, you look at the stats, women tend to be bigger drinkers than men. Not kidding you. It's a fact. Look it up. And that could be just because, it's a rough life for them or whatever, staying at home and that was the old style, right? But they tend to be. Also, guess who was the number one cheaters? More women were always the cheaters. In that show called The Cheaters, they cheated more than men every time, right? Oh, wife beaters. Yes, there are out there. Guess what? I talked to a lady one time. She said that 90% of cases of false domestic violence are false domestic violence cases because she says either both of them or just one of them, it tend to be the lady. She said, because I guarantee you, I've been in this field, she was 35 years, that if they don't talk because they're so afraid they're going to get hurt and beaten by the guy that's being mean, right, and abusive. So she said that all those cases, probably 1 out of 10 are true cases, but one's too damn many, right? So it's not about the numbers. Always remember that, right? We don't want that. It's not the numbers. It's one up there. So anyway, there was so much I was going to tell you because so many truths behind here. It just blows my mind. I don't date. I'm not kidding you. I take friendships, and because it's not because of my sexual preferences. I'm not a better guy. Hey, he's clean. He doesn't date. He doesn't do these things. I'm trying the best I can to be for God and a creator, because we got to lead by example, friends. And I don't see Matt out there talking about taking his time. He's out there trying to help you and me to affect this system. Because at the end of the day, that's something that's going to have more value that we can change this for the children in the future versus just, hey, I got a one-off with a quickie with somebody. It's called a quickie for a reason. It's going to quick can get you nowhere. You got it? Yeah, it's going to quick. It's a quick one, right? Quickie Mart. Yeah, in and out. Shopping, the carousel ladies. Now, that's what frustrates me. There's a lot of guys out there that they're training. They see these recognitions, and they go out there and they're teaching guys how to trick ladies and get them into to be the chat so that they fall from. So you kind of got to be nasty, keep quiet, not show emotions. So all become fake. It's artificial real. So, I try to correct him. No, it's not in my business because he runs a good channel. He taught me. So sometimes we see something negative. That's the way the word gets out. So you let it go. And that's what I've learned, to just let God take care of it and let those things fall through. I just don't push it. But he's out there teaching men. He gets paid and coaching for how to pick up the hot lady. He said the hot one, the young one, even if you're 20 or 30 years older. But what about picking up the lady for the lady that you want to be in marriage? Because otherwise you're calling the kettle black and you're the same. I mean, that's what frustrates me about it. He is calling them the same thing that he hates. He's become what he can't stand. He's been doing this for years, and that's what will happen to you. And I ain't going to mention his name. You just got to quit it. But eventually you're going to have to come to his truce. And there's got to be a way that he can still make his money and still, get to the audience and get the word out. I think that the target audience can still be achieved through those means. He doesn't have to try to tell these guys how to go. A lot of them, but you read about 90% of the guys, they said, I'm just here just to learn more about the crap, how I get bent over, right? And, seriously. And it's true in the society. Good men and ladies do not, it's tough. It's tough. And being a good man, a good lady, it's a rough world out there, right? Boy. So then we got the movie. There you go, the movie, the entertainment industry. So that's the whole socialization, the media, the health and food, the medicines, these things and that, and all this other stuff, right? So I'm trying to think else. They can tax you. What about money? Yeah, sometimes, and that's the thing I was talking about. Even this Jenna Ortega, I didn't want to bring her name up. They are using her like you never seen. My gosh, I can't even get a YouTube out there for you to anybody else without Jenna Ortega coming up. She's the one that did the Wednesday thing. And I tell you what, it just breaks my heart because she is in a disaster. Satan's got control of her, and we better pray for her because she is going to be blow up. You watch. And guess what? So they've got her. They're spending millions and millions and millions on Jenna Ortega. I mean, don't be careful. You look at the one video, and then all of a sudden YouTube throws 1,000. Every day you cannot even breathe. People are tired of it. They got their own paid people out there commenting, oh, she's beautiful, she's this and that, and she's the best there ever was, better Madonna, she's better than the Queen, Mother Teresa. I mean, seriously, programming faults, beauty faults, idolization, everything's disgusting. It is horrible. And I actually spoke at once, and I got a warning from YouTube. That's how they're truther. I'm seriously. They said one more comment about her that I could get banned. And I was not being nasty, wouldn't call her names. I was just trying to tell some of these truths. Remember, truths aren't allowed, right? So they're spending millions and millions of dollars to promote her. Why? Because they want to get rich? Heck, they're already rich. You think they want more money? The globalists, the elite, control this world? No. They want to control the people. And that price, they'll pay anything to get it, okay? So they got Jenna Ortega out there, and I don't know, she realizes what's happening to her. She's going to be blindsided so bad, and I hope she has a soft landing. So pray that God puts her in a soft landing. The Lord finds her, turns that heart, and uses that too, from negative to positive, because it's going to be ugly, folks. I've seen it already. It's the worst I've ever seen. It's because of the time and the place. They don't have a lot of these people are looking for heroes. The children are, because the parents are working. They're looking for that hero, right? They can't find the hero, so she's out there on YouTube. And I mean, it's serious. We have to watch her brush her teeth even more. My God, it's ridiculous. So anyway, so my point. So this is how they do it. They pay the system. They do what they can. And like I said, even these commenters boards, I guarantee you, they're paid. Go out there and just slander and just push as hard as you can. Yeah, there you go. And here's another part. Now, whether you offense, I don't give a crap, because she has said that she's hinted many times that says she's other side of the sex. She does. She says that. She's already been seen hugging. I've never seen her just, I'm saying she has to be a pervert and they'll be the guys. That's her choice. It's been God and her. But I'm telling you right there, they're going to spin that. They're going to blow that out. So she's going to have some relation, some lady or something like that. Elaine DeGeneres. Why do you think she's degenerating? Don't you get it? Sucking. DeGeneres. It's right in her name, folks. Elaine DeGeneres. Yeah, she's a degenerate. You kidding me? Degenerate. She's disgusting. Even Matt said flag football. Take out the L and tell you what it is. Yeah, watch this video. It's all in the phonics. Okay, that's enough of that. So I'm putting out there, if you leave my channel, I don't care. You know what? I don't care if there's one person left. I'm not trying to be insulting, assume I'm special, have the right word. I'm just tired of people thinking that they, they're Mr. Goody Two-Shoe, Goody Lady Two-Shoe, right? We do got to take things with a grain of salt, show respect, and show love no matter what the condition is. We're all sinners. I know that. But see, there's the mindset and there's the rules. You play by the rules of God and also by the mindset, right? That, yeah, just because we're sin doesn't mean we try to not correct our ways. You know what I mean? And I damn will judge you, but not God's the ultimate judge, right? But I will judge you in my heart and saying, you know, that might not be a right thing. So what? I don't care. What I mean, I do. I actually care about you and everybody else. I do. I have passion. I care enough that I'm willing to put my neck out every day. And so are you. All right, love you all.